I'm born in a place. There's no electricity in my apartment. Mostly everyone in my family are virgins and I'm a prostitute. What else? Do they or they make up? So lovely. Where is my home photograph Sarah? And I love the kid. The struggle's real. Weak, goodwill. Literally, I'm better than you. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, that sounds fun. She was a child and I met her from not actively pursuing this death penalty from her. What else? Maybe one of those other visits and people have self-control and things like, how did she find me? Latinos and entertainment. Right, also, what is for yes, thanks. I think it was like that. Also, like one big little too. Around this. What else? I'm bored. His traffic, so many people to my house. He knows his reasons, which are terrible. It's great. I think I'm gonna. What's up? No, it's not. Please don't listen. Oh, they thought that I was going to get really good strip. Their best composers. There's no to Esa es la mientras busca que envió because my vehicle to be recalled, we if it causes my vehicle to be recalled, I don't want it. A Corolla specifically. Virginia Citizen, they take to the people like, so you discover can convert to the But how do we do it now? It's fun. We got out of the phone. It's kind of rare for you, right? You have to do like this and that's so easy. If I just let's see. Let's. Something like that. Not also you can look at their releases and music of information. Even if out there releases my vehicle, you're gonna have their releases. Yes, yes, yes. What is the thing? Okay. Do people see her now when they're like, she was a little kid when she was a little pacifier in her home? So this year, whenever you're at that was our biggest concern is you. But are you in my home? I was talking about all the measuring. What else? Oh, I thought the people would be like, Alex, competir, nunca me lo hubiese imaginado. Ellos son brutos. I grew up in Puerto Rico, or they were sometimes this one day. Supposedly they live near my parents' home. I never got there. So, yes, so I can only learn. And maybe one time because I was forced to do that. It's like we live right here. And from where I said she was delivered, I recently What else? What else? Yeah, that's so. It's like one lives on one side and one still in the balcony towards the outside. Is first they're passing. It's like they're listening. There goes MSNBC. There goes the LA Times. For the most part, I couldn't know person before. That's normal. So for the most part, we couldn't cool. I couldn't get involved. What else was this? Yeah, the first one. That was one. Like I'm here long. A little bit of and I wanted to do what else? These are based on my own goals. My dad is like my university. But that's not right. It's like, hmm. God, like my was literally. Yes. So his name's weird. Planet and being like, this is something on earth. Would you like to leave it to? Because he and I individually have homes to call. He and I painted together. And then he sells the artwork and works it. And then he pulled out in the kitchen in the living room in the bedroom, whatever, outside. So he wants to tell people that in 10 years of arts. But that's usually the rule for my kids. But they didn't, people's parents, they couldn't do it. IKEA paintings. No, this guy would be there. No, this guy and what activity posted it. It's Crazy doing it. Once I lived in homeschool. Let's speak about this. What else? Yes. And what I had for you. Can I get to tomorrow because you still have friends a lot of them. And he gives away my homes, my personal vehicles, for my money. Porque I didn't even know. Porque she just suffered that my parents were growing up. What else? What else? Because it's after my generation. Went out there. I should just ¿cómo? Criminales, nada de él. O sea, tiene que ser que como él me debe mi dinero, mi casa, mi propiedad, de mi vehículo. Y la gente siempre está hablando de él. ¿Qué sí? What else? What else? Yes. Still can it's like he's obsolete. What is happening? We're not entirely counting. We're all just listening to look at this map. Winter is coming. Decades ago. In the meantime, él está tratando de violar el y te gustaría esta como baby mama. Y te gustaría esta como tu baby mama. Y te gustaría esta, ¿verdad? Que a mí no sirve. Y te gustaría que tiene la clase de he's 8 years older than me. And oh, no, sabe que no verse más o menos. What did she tell me about? This would have been so much worse than. Or she could be a victim of this. De que todo lo que yo quería hacer con ellos se lo tenía porque no es una recompensa. So I pensó que yo me la cerveza comida. Oh, yeah, that was in the past. He's trying to make it seem that I'm not capable of taking care of my own kids. What else? Does she say it was me? I was my medical about that poor woman. If I didn't cause her to have that serpent, she would have killed herself. Let me say, but how is going to be because in property that he steals from you. I don't know that no, no, you can have 10 million dollars, you can have it. You will this not also from the y robar y matar gente. Oh. Eso dice. What else? I'm born. There's nothing anyway, what else? So, see her again. I went home. Wasn't she can tell me, so she's taking she made fun. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They always love that I do know things sex and but I can spell you out. That's why one doesn't get close to me because I'm a bit so bored and they're like, I'm a hematologist. So she will be like, oh, like only the four properties of which cells are affected, blah, blah, blah. I would be like, yes. Porque some people to stay sure your pastor, the doctor will be my friend. I'm like, my salary isn't even that good. I mean, if I work at University Health, I would be getting paid more than for that. Like, witness. But I'm tracking the progress, and this is like way too much time of progress. Not having received any money, or these people stop stealing from me. They're trying to test you. I get it. For how long they can stop a person without getting the benefit. And I may never find out where she for real. Does he get involved in God locked up? Let's give to him. Money to the resources your mother possibly that you want to afford love for yourself. Everyone knows that, but he wants to punish me publicly with me saying that. And then there's there's names that you can find. There's like that don't necessarily have to be maybe 20% of the amount. It's after Waymo. For me, oh, because when it was explained to me the possibility, I don't know. Wait. So I've taken a beating literally with these leeches, stealing my home, stealing my vehicles, getting the water, and then also talking to people. She's so lazy. This is Etsy. So welcome to the end. What else? I did it. I did a license. Okay, the fine. The department. For real, where's your like? Oh, smoke. Oh, pode responder. So he's starving me on purpose. What's a receipt with the doctor dish? I know really that we didn't have a separate doctor, so on the internet. How many years have you been raping something? There's someone that is going on to I love those in that rose. I was listening to music earlier. I took nothing in my apartment. What else? What else? What else? What else? So now that we've decided that he ain't no judge either, I'm seeking the death penalty for Andrew Suarez. I'm seeking the death for Arthur Suarez. I'm seeking the death penalty. Pisano is I'm seeking the death penalty for Alex Suarez. They're just after my generation one. What else? There's no electricity in my apartment. Not itchy. Oh my god. I want to store. But what was on your salad before I smashed off on the I was brown with a lot. It was like worse. But not overnight. What? No. It's all good. before. Attention, how many hospitals? There's no That's because they just use a storyline abuse and they start with the same level of the how they thought they are going how to store food in my apartment with a festival mattress and the face of disgust that I have in my face. Like, this face. They're worse than dishes because they pour water and one's trying to New York, I know nobody, right? So now like I'm saying that like you let her move to 2030 so she can still live without where she goes to find she doesn't buy me. That's what this is about. Do I look like a loser? Did I miss out on something? Windows here, welcome to the internet. Had he not stolen from me, well, this would have been like a year release of everything. Back in when I took him, he works over here. He has a suffering. I think it's not isn't that clear change in the videos? I never think of them. Even if there's the ones singing, they do the skills all over. I'm like, rapists, murderers, and thieves. Wow, you're stupid. So that's what you part of 5 seconds of writing lyrics together that you think looks good. We're gonna be like, wow, what a love they have. And I immediately made it about my girl like us to do that. Don't get me better, but I did. What if I just retire close still? So when I'm done with them, Her name's I was in Tallahassee with Jade. I'm like, and with Kaylani. I'm like, your dad is at work. Let's watch a movie at the movie theater. I think that's where it happened. It was another animated movie that we were gonna watch that was advertised. And I walked into this movie theater. I'm like, let's watch the Book of Life. I promised I'll take it to our sisters. I'm like, they don't complain. They're like, sure, okay. The highlights on the radio. I can't remember his name. So I'm like, for the rest of the day after we got back from the trip, listening to the soundtrack. What else was but I already said that to their face once. They're like, listen to this. I will be there for you. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, on side again. Mm. They had a creative moment and they did that. Oh, good. And then I'm saying this is like a philosophy. Yeah, it was the right songs also was good. And who were the other people who were there? What? Slow. Um, so people talk like, I mean, what if it's their picture here? What if they're actually getting along and put the pictures of the like, yeah, of the group into the songs or sing the how to me, like it's different. It doesn't really think for real. Oh, you know, for when I can. Yes. Hello, I'm good to see you. Good to see you. These two are generous. I still don't have many Christmas birds. Just like that with my husband's time, showering together, finally, his husband. We just gave some people like, we live off. I'm like, who was the audience? Yeah, exactly. Couple things you agree to do are just thinking that you're focused on like the last event as if one just event. She was raped, but she wasn't. She's not good. Una basura, una cosa. She puts herself in those situations where they ask her. They showed up in 2018 as I was teaching. Still, bórdame este, pero estos colores. And she's like, dame dinero, whatever. Nene, ya lo hice. For real, like, for real. It was still well, I'm bored. It was confusing today. Where's all the Carol Lauren friends that are gonna be like, ew, fans, Christmas family. Love you, moments, I love you. So glad we're all married to the Von Browns. We're gonna win. People just scream for you know, if I own actual part in a trial against them. They were very good. Okay, I showed her to do it. It's just like having to show up. Yeah, I would have shown anger towards the judge and possibly killed his husband. Because of that, and he was some of these exhibit A from everything he's learning with, or he got a replacement for his university. They're concerned with what it can be for such companies to purpose. Where we going? Everyone's on there. No. Something to late things thinking secret. No, it doesn't. See it. What's more, I don't remember. And I purposely moved it to look at the other people over. For some people, it would be nice for me, or it's me, I'm very good at this. I have no idea. I'm ready before ready. What are we talking about? This is like, and, yeah, I could have, like, made the DNA history. The hair she considers significant with the comment that it is. I can't do this. Because she predicted that. When there's no. Look at the jury, if there's a jury. It's possibly a very high profile person. Do victims get called as jury sometimes? They were warned decades ago. Said a few words I said, stop stealing from me, stop getting away with it, receive money, you've been raping me. And other people, oh, Jesus, when you're known about me, you know, it can be like, oh, he just got back home. It's like, oh, he's in Mali, nothing right there. Well, it's their own hand, it was just a procession with me for himself. You have to swallow. And you can look up who's using the data sources of the state and look up information skills and ideal post that's in the new skills. Nice. Anyways, nice to see the receiver who kept the person in the middle. just seconds, I think, the evaluation is. Yes, so I don't take it that playing inspector badges. Oh, they have a problem with trust. I forget they even trust themselves. Look at that was before it was to on Facebook. ¿Quién pagó el internet? He wants to keep me on track while he's charging me on purpose, and he wanted to lower my networking money. Okay, it gives money for me to date me. Is in my networking money. And let's move on to polyamory into this career. Oh, there is some relation. I even am the creator. Look at how amazing I am. Or whoever received the captain. Or one of them just being to write. As soon as this. Okay, so one of them is also nice. Like no stress. So. Well, I'm just here for you to run in money. So you may want to check that Mount Martinez 2018. Okay. Oh my God, I'm pretty happy. I can deal with that. One person. Anyway, if anyone else is going to be who's going to be a rich person, you already done. You play Barbies with your life. So you see people run from with the gold from. That's very happy with the diamond apartment. Really nice. Other like David Wilson, you God, this person. This one have been listening. Anyways, I'm ready to go. Did I learn something from the story? I like Halloween, but I don't like candy corn. Oh, and some people wonder if it's like this is Halloween is about custom, and people say like she looks like candy corn. It's possibly one thing that if I were to do a cure, people say like it's really all the time. Never know these things following and it makes having an account with millions finding themselves as own news or good morning post trying to what. No, excuse me. I'm Lord. I think there can the largest building with extended hose for the first time. And you can see in the just mentioned tiny we're running. I must did ask good morning. I'm bored. because of the food that everybody uses for 50 minutes, you know, kids with that much. So it's that one person. It's just wanna move on. Just like when we go to the list and says, "No, dude." But it feels like she's like doing it all person and like doing so my mom says something. Nah, I don't believe it. I wish I was. That come on. Skip to this. She's so social security. Yourself. Nobody rich because if you make a tangible what I can say I am rich. It'll never be remembered. There's nothing I can never be okay. Because so much for something to say. I don't know why I'm so much in my school, teeny hawk, though that sometimes happens face. And next door that I will go on with Peter is rich because she's always around this hair. She's always with this hair. But there was comfort. The biggest piece of emotion. Yeah, I remember. Freaking someone has to take this out of me to make the image to use. I'm sure what. So that's. Anyways, I'm watching Taylor. What is it? Palm Tree Festival in Napa Valley. I want to attend a festival because of the other next year. Do they still have those? And I want to attend the other movies in Puerto Rico. Been since 2008. And like I'm always drinking water. Once I turn an adult, I don't want to be calling. I start to make those yeah. We just started trying to taste here I do. So guys, like so people, if you're new, it's weird for people to say no, and people say that they're new. And we're like, location. So he one doesn't give me permission to leave, and I don't need it from him. Look at the service, look at the number service, look at the service. You can customize, you can look up to you get some way of understanding. You can it's Only thing is that because I'm new, I can force me to come back. Ele é um terrorista. What happened with all my story texts there opening for the first time? I'm bored. There's a miracle. I know how to order from the filter. Oh, it's the city. Because I think that I'm going to go Anyway, so there's no such thing as a time to quarter because I'm not gonna. Damn, I'm looking up. Trying to be looking. Is this one? This conversation. These people are so beware yourselves. Nothing is a little bit of a no, but I'm hoping to use it like apples. That's so cute. This relationship, this relationship. Yes, drinking out of my what is it, bottle of wine? Yes, I'm going to right here. Understand? I'm stepping all this stuff. What else? The credibility of the Threadstone nerve station. What else? No, that's minus 9 of positive. Look at crime. And advertise anything that would be free for that one. I'm looking at the kingdom right now in my personal dime. This is kind of need a poster on my phone. That promotes. I'm that user that promotes you. Look at this playing garbage with me. When I start dancing, I'm actually looking for sarcasm. This is like what? We're in the morning. This is more PSA. You're pricing your work to where you can sustain yourself. Even if your husband has a job where you don't have overhead expenses at the moment. I'm trying to in some days with a little bit of okay, this piece is gonna cost you. It's more labor intensive or such a point to charge you out. And that happens sometimes. People are like, what this lady charges $7 for a handbag. It wants to charge me 200 for this. And again, it's like if we pay for a wedding. This lad, this thing. You're pretty. I love them smiling on her boobs. Lord. Anyways, who dictates fashion? At least to me. What else? These are pretty. Gotta get back on it soon. I want to toss me as a username shop. This is nice. Anyways, luego economía me dice dónde puede conseguir ese CEO que his mother is in a home for y que le anyways, if anything, what a legend their mother is. Que quizá mi mamá la aceptan, or she passed my mind, like I need to find her a trunk. You know, of course, I have to mention it again. I'm like, the boy, like, it sounds like they're sexually aroused. Oh my goodness. Guys, just give me the confidence to me. She's not attracted to any of you two. It's just like, ideally, she'd like for you to go talk to her about nothing with people listening. Just be mindful that she's going through a lot. A girl can't get laid. So feels happy for one because I ain't getting any like hate from her. Like this is all your fault. You're prettier than me. What else? But yeah, I get it. Like that one comment is concerning about like it sounds like sexual harassment, but I'll deal with that. What else? Porque it's one gets concerned when one is so terrorized. Oh, she said it's your siblings that terrorize you for the most part. And then awkward. I'm like, you know me that well? I feel like I just met you. How I want to be. I sound like a whiner. I don't want to be like a whiner. And it's like you're not whining. We're talking here woman to woman, but it's mostly your siblings that are abusing you. So yes, commodity. I'm supposed to go from here. Blah blah blah. Pero it triggers you because you were a victim of a lot. Anyways, yes, so there's a transformo. Oh, I miss my physics. And I love shopping at Target. Cheers, house. I'm bored. Oh, nadie comentó que porque Jesus Christ está manchando en la iglesia. Porque apparently to me she's sexy from head to toe. That's what people say. It's not that mom is her, but my mom thinks that she's sexy from head to toe, and it isn't that the boy isn't. It's like, girl, go ahead, show it all. Turn away, but she looks proper for the most of her many years. Oh, there's another name. Who knows Eastern? What else? I removed her bunny ears as we entered the church. En la cabeza. The stolen roses into the rose and where did that go? Oh no. We used to hike it felt like a hike some days, but I took it near the basketball court. Isn't there like a school? Someone what else? Oh, and I crushed flowers. I miss my sisters. Anyways, they wanted to know who footed the bill for the internet. And then I didn't steal it. Because they work from the perspective of if you don't know what it takes for them to think that you're popular, then you have to build trust with them from the bottom, but that's not how life is. There's no need for me to build trust with them. I'm so glad. Did I break a record that I didn't waste my time talking to this? Well, sometimes they use them. Well, then go and find out because you're a doctor. Why is it that I'm poor and she's a thief? At least one of sometimes. They study patterns for abuse in my family warden. Is one of my friends married to the version of him that has her hostage? She won't ever leave him. And there's such highlight of abuse towards him. She doesn't want to leave him. Or them. Or is it them exactly? Like Albert, Alex, Andrew, Anthony Capisano ese that she needs to leave to be safe. And gets beat up all the time, is always having a miscarriage. some people might be trying to recreate a scenario with me by hurting my health to see if she'll leave them. That won't ever work or fair play either. I should go and ask it for them. I know we found love and hope this. It was funded by others. Do I go sometimes say I funded it? That's not misrepresentation. I don't ever talk about this with anyone, but supposedly they're together. I didn't know he was supposed to kill people for me, and I'm like, but why? There's that. I guess there's that. If they ever come maximizing their potential, is the attitude that I'm hearing. Like everyone. Everyone in my family. Those are words that I never repeat to my own pitch that way. So people like every single place. Many people are going to feel these things. So people may say, "Internet, but internet." My typical about would be nice. Funny. I'll get my eyes on the people. People because then they enjoy how like we'll never talk about this. It just disappears. What else? What else? What else? Anyways, welcome to the internet. Waymo. That's it. I just repeat to myself what I've been told, but I would never go on bragging, and I don't need to justify myself to these ages. That I misrepresent myself. Like, hi, I'm Miss Universe too. The state of the planet. What else? What else? What else? I maybe have fed like there's people that are worse than you, but girl, the way I shop at Target, and with that, that I'm gonna use spell well instead of them. I'm never gonna get anything on the bank, but if it wasn't Wilbur was wants to write about her, I don't know the post. You wanna learn like the internet? Just say, send out these children. And then they go on saying, in New Zealand, before like the interface network sold a couple billions in network working about close up. It's still success. If I wanted to bring it back, it would be a success, but I don't want to be doing that right now. I literally did some of the memories myself just for fun. And I have an infinite money like out of the deal. What else? What else? What else? This is so weird. This is out of endorsement for them. If I even need something in money, why? I would be like, "Oh, literally, why am I here doing videos? Like, no se sabe comportar. Oh, I know it's true. They were like, it was, it's, and I would never see creatives that has success and money because who would even want him to them say, though some people say, I need to get here because of our name is becoming like um, and some people are getting but so angry. He's like Melinda Gates, the big giveaway. Was, there's a homeless woman. Bedroom. What do they do with their life? Are there hotels? There's a new Hilton coming to Puerto Rico. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They're porn addicts, so they try to kill and back to these people. The stick. They try to kill people. So that we don't ever think about it. No, we're very dangerous. Because they're like, we're so proper, we're so fancy, we're so. It would look bad if after her rent has been passed to for someone of her to pay it and then her be telling you to go. They hate attention to when I heard it all decades ago. That's why I don't talk to them. No one ever wants to talk to the hostage taker. Hilton and Ponce. No Hilton. Start. Start. Why Hilton Ponce? Because we're not like a first association to open. What this is, they get scared sometimes. And some get no. Is this very to from whoever is like, no, she's not like, I just started texting you. Somebody please go. Don't fall for that show. within the first possibly like the Rally receivers at the beware of breaking because in the form of some people hugging one and then we like see what they're doing in the corner of picnic at the audience. Another market force for the fastest orange to open room in Hilton's history. If I kept reading, but also it could be like from conception of the floor plan to ready, less comparing type of thing. I talked about that on Instagram. Is it not there yet? What else? What else? What else? What else? I accidentally deleted my account. But what did I say? Like, direct conversation or something like that. How was it this one? Where was that? I don't remember what I wrote. No, I don't want to read all of this. But I said something I liked. Anyway, what a great review from the listener. I remember who I was. Oh, I don't like that. Does she can say, I'm her chicken fried place in Mexico. It's so good. I wanted to take you there. Not only because I know you're love food, so you can tell me about the food. And they're like, oh my god, please do take me to dinner with you. Okay. Y entonces no amiga, pero es muy buena que Mr. Person online is yeah, okay. Goodbye Forever 21. There I am, pero sin you, no? Or was it, I don't remember where she was, like, where the, when do we get to develop the private? Is that what they look for? That's not how she talks to me. It's just really get her to I don't even remember where she is, otherwise I'm gonna regret maybe forgetting to do it. I'm just gonna go here. It's gonna be the best thing. Neiman Marcus, J. Crew, she worked there. Octavia Nordstrom, Loft, I've shopped there. Wish. Lucky Brand, been there. Pier 1, Nordstrom. Aldo, like, acompáñame aquí to Powder Springs, but can we now? They don't have them there, I don't feel like paying more for it. It's almost the same quality. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, did we turn into a millionaire? But how did it happen? I have nothing to do about it. Miss Could hate me. Or she would be like, from the roof, that they just like stalk you and not zooming in. And all of the pictures that they take from you, we use significantly over my drills. He has like bent blood and for that price when it worked. And some people say we can't have her as an influencer for goodness God. Like literally that's not the right up there for me. Just a year, I know, porque me está sentindo. Just a year right now, porque eu sou calvície. That's all we can. Her dinner was supposedly. But there's a reason for that. People get paid pennies on the dollar for that's we've heard about this or heard about it. She's studying economics in Boston right now. After being in TSA, or let go of it, said whatever, you can finish whatever. I'm a rich kid. My dad owns like 13 homes. That's what she said. And they gave me home after winning. And I never pressured her. She's like, my parents are what? Because this comes from her school. This comes from her. This is I wanna remember. What else? So it's like, what's the cost of a big Naruto Sarah lunch special? Is it what we're actually weird? And then they have the amount of people within the organization that they use to say, oh, this one worker, why does she? Reliability right now, yes, you have to get all this paperwork for me to give you a home. If you have a storm, I get you a truck of it so that my children survive. I was sorry. Let my nails be so this she come around saying to people became my spokesperson. Or like you have to do that, you have to keep living. So makes them feel CEO special. It's like you're already CEO special. You don't need to confirm the long line that rapes. Tengo apellido Cartier y lo que what else? There's a little bio. A DA, maybe one. Going back to school, this is what I'm con $400 vamos a comer desayuno todos los días. Oh, back to salaries because that's important. Then some people, stores, not necessarily people, they're like, I would have had in the town very well into the proof. or I will for the right amount of money, but there are people that usually stay working longer and then you have to accept the pay that. And then if you need a home, they can just give the benefits of working there. I don't know what the for you, I should be that starving, which if you wanted to talk to the child, and just say, okay, and that was out there. And not one person, and it's my question. What she just wasn't right. Why don't you pave the way for other people? You know, she made a way out from us. Lately, her and then I was crying, we just hugging, and she was like, it's just me. The worst that's the best. It's so nice. Even she was like, that's me. I don't really want to hang in. I don't like to do this. So, eventually, I should get in the of my life. And I really do because she positive response. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. So ahora yo estoy en Puerto Rico. Anyways, uff. Si te sobra un poquito popular, some people like grandma said, de la titito. It was like una conversación. Range of many so I was saying, todo el mundo controla ninguna necesita. Somewhere in the back, I'm kind of over this, and so you should take it to it. Oh, you can get it, get it. So people know how to circle workers on, and they're like, you need to be, oh, she does this. Yeah, exactly, she does this. You need to be these children creative price of the three. The change and then something causes your problem, and so you have to look at it. So, because I was like, didn't get it to so that just someone else is fine. If someone is hearing the conversation, they're not complaining of this or the thing that I do or something, someone says, ¿cuánto perdiste en este computadora? La vida no lo tengo, no tengo que anyways, well, who gives the foundation is about so first economics and law that I existed before my birth, but I say that would take I don't know in 2020 I was using my phone with Facebook. I was at work stuff the whole time. And he was the only one Amazon and shopping. And has applications in place for some people. We wanted this to be virtually only, but we get it now. I saw that we need Amazon brick and mortar for Waymo too. Or in the meantime, I feel like because this feels like extortion and moving this time. Or it feels like property takes not working through it. Personal office away. everything gets released. And all. Getting anyways. Also, llegar a la novena, una vez se volvió a ver con It's two levels on higher pollution levels until further notice. What else? What else? What else? What else? Trump tonight. Speaking of what is the car? Forget also that Universal Pictures movie. Let's let it little girl. Thank you. What else? Okay. So we're gonna pass up with something like do you know how much what is it time we've had to test quality of this? It's not that we just wait for time, so messy on purpose. Pero yo sí les antes, sí, eso lo or what to walk us for or whatever. Star Wars movie. But I don't like a few days ago. Excited on like two weeks later, gonna check. Dios mío, por si me quedo. Ay, amor. Sí. That's this about city was here. Yes. Like one here. Cucaracha en el pelo. Is she doing mockery of me? Out of anxiety or laughing at these people who abuse me? Gets a plastic roach from Party City who that place at her before she could do the or roach ring. About line. So and they called it exterminators. And some people say just uh, I'm born. Oh. This sounds like it could have been Christmas premeditated or like, wow, que lo manda a abrir la boca y se vuelve estúpido. To terrorize him and like shivers. Vas a buscar comida with our pictures. I didn't stop. I can't remember which out of them it was. What else? This should be the strict one. It is. The life only. Oh, but it is very serious. They always to give a representation, but when people say, "Does he have worms? Is there a worm problem in the home?" Because it's like how people terminates a year from never seen a bug. What is that? AT&T so far. We had a slowly people. Someone. I don't know if I was the one that I ran for the same areas. Like the last time he was I'm sure I'm gonna I love specifically specifically you can do a $10 sandwich or like oh, grams of $30. Take one loaf of bread, lettuce, cheese, some spread. Brings it into a hotel, makes one sandwich, and the rest could have gone to someone. Oh, something a little bit with the share. That's new. People say, what else? What can we say? So, soon. Okay, this is also a lesson in that you can stop for yourself and realize it's important for what purpose. If everyone seems to be specifically because of my friends what is the ability to highlight the good and highlight the bad. And it's because of letting you to the bad ever. Aggressors identify themselves. They didn't go on saying, mira lo que me hace esto, mira lo que me hace esto. What? Bueno, so much de la canción. Know anyone, and yet I'll deliver if I need to. Wow, with a smile while finding it fun-ish. One of my primas back then, people were like, what is over? Just here. You may be asked to deliver just one day. Use ideally. So you can promote that it's safe. But someone could probably deliver in pizza. She's getting upset with people that related and he treats people not only they're just like I'm selling it by choice at the moment or they'll still start to death because those people who are so confused or easily turned on one eyes really. Oh, he wants my earning on his horse from Facebook from Madonna. All experience. Welcome to the interview. How they expect literally for me to be here and like for them to stop putting guns into people's heads so that people get free money. And then there's my dad is like I want 100% sure thing for starving and paying attention. Because she doesn't serious. I think it's a version and negative, but I feel like that is taken to the Lord as it's free. I can jump on anyone as long as it's consensual. No, como para anything. What is my parents are actually going to be after school? One person watching to home like the stars. The Beatles are marketing. Look at my souls around the family. I can't Sunday. Oh, porque te canso escuchar un americano decir Latina is more than her tetas. And I love her. I'll dethrone you if it go that way. That was so fast. We're not in class. The Beatles are so. There's nothing better mac and cheese. And they're like, but mommy, I love that Latina is more than her tetas and her high heels. What can high heels, Lord? Where's high heels and these Americanos? So my parents are like, whatever. This is. They think that they are building inspectors that they needed to be my parents' home to make sure that I'm safe and they're too aggressive. I'm going to make recipes for my Panchito here wants to fake that I'm his mother just to say cooking. And where do I take him on a date? Es like, nene, que invita, paga. Si no, tienes que esperar por una invitación. And ideally, you had to have really good behavior. What I could be I'm not gonna get into the negative in terms of love. Oh, once again, someone could have more than one happiness I make up for them. But there could be someone out there that just goes to life saying one of the most expensive to really end up in. All around those beautiful things. He had to take me hostage in one good shower. That's up to the FBI. I won't be the one civilians to let him know. And if he doesn't could be taking me to a hotel, giving him a suitcase. And he will tell me that is wrong holding this of my own money. I don't he sees me to the street. No, he can stay next to me every night until I get my credit card on when I go to this one. And almost like behind his phone. And I'm just down for a couple of years and she's here. He made her get her room. She paid for it with no credit card and all of that. I guess documents. I to not try that, not even once, and just thinking of the loss of the thing you're gonna to see my whole experience. Another one to get her out of the her. So he didn't have a birthday, but he's 5 years younger than me, so that's what I did. Surrounded by goo goo gaga, but my tetas are still in place. Literally, my vagina is so tight. What else was so he doesn't even need for enough fine. He's really trying to get a lot of the load that he has on him to like abusing you. So you know how she's away from him? People think that me being away from him is opportunity, but into all the things going on with him. And he doesn't need the money. You gotta calculate it. Validation social stress that I'm not gonna cry because it's New York too. She's like, that's the trash here. Él no necesita venir solo de Lord. No pagó, no adoptó primero, no unless he had someone that he got pregnant actually and had a baby those days where it happened simultaneously sometimes. So I'm appalled and I won't ever expose if those days when I'm like, I had a baby, they something that isn't theirs. Because some people like to inflict pain or look for an excuse to talk to someone using some dumb statement. Porque that's the name of the discussion. That book is happening. If predictive animation happened, I think I'm just it was respected. Without paying for a prostitution deal. Like, what the fuck? Person steal them, like, okay, now I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not a no, I go, oh, and then so going to be mga so I think you'll go around with a don't give her money if she doesn't confirm. That's why I'm pretty at the end. Did my grandparents have it in writing? Not that you can read. What else? What else? What else? What else? One more. Evet, Veronica 9 years younger than me, from yesterday, is a family one, and I found out with me, they can contact me directly too, so whatever financial support. Oh, what is there to do with dogs? That's so pretty. Is there what? Oh, I'm still thinking Texas for a moment. There's a winery. What else? What else? Entonces, what? So, tengo que dar explicación. Your story where she doesn't know what there's nothing really with it. I will make sure I never run into it. Some people are impressions. Pero before we can even make wonderful. Well, that's why there's also a team that will give me just forever. Instead, she better define depression. She got what $15,000 worth of furniture. I mean, I was so rich, but I'm a victim of them. So in speech. And a movie theater was built nearby me. That was already in the plans. But I'm like, no. Stay obvious. Or turn around to read my Bible. Yes. There's a combo there. Hollywood. Hollywood. No cafe. What's our home? Probably wouldn't see that homes. Oh, whatever. This. What else? What's this song? Right on. Hopefully it doesn't change anything. If that is creative moment together, and then that they're in love. They're so disgusting. Let's say she's the hoe. This steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money.
The Nordstrom anniversary sale is.
He can't let him start ever because that's the love of his life. So that's what this is. This is my favorite. This is I don't like it. Sorry. But I'm never pursuing related being around him or money. Well, in my money exchange. And what is that? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is this? Oh, and then she wants to traffic me and call me maybe. 787-252-8187. Para decirme stop interrupting our rhythm. As if she's a woman and knows what sex is. And that's how they try to get me to kill themselves because one isn't having sex and they're screaming for me.
Oh, a couple fights and lonely nights don't make it right to let it go to waste.
Proposed to him while he steals my money to provide for her. And they came out with this huge marriage proposal thing. Well, they did. Not empty promises. I'm not the Pope. What else? What else? Anyways, yeah, since I was stitching, I'm always taking the death penalty for people. I thought I need a lot of money if I'm getting over to Central. Loans. Okay, that's one day that I missed out to the to Central. I guess it's not very close. I was joking. He was trying to facilitate me from eating, so that's like a serious crime. So he's trying to force me into turning this the whole episode as if your life doesn't matter, it's not important. He's looking like a stalker, so I can kill you. Who is the stalker? I will push you. We would all be throwing up at the amount of information that they know on Joanne's Harvard. What's his name? And I'm to copy someone's saying. So he surrounds himself with what he thinks he needs me to become for him to have the guts to kill me. It's so much. She terrorizes the inside. Her abuse is so dangerous. It's only Oh, I ate with Mirna Berrios and Plátano Loco. You can decapitate Mirna Berrios. I didn't invites them to eat together. People accept that invitation. They're like, no, de la manera que me voy a burlar de ella un día. What else? I with her to at school. Leon used to cook some burger sandwiches. That's next to the, what is it? To the school for a while. And I would walk with her to eat, and then there was a ribbon shop near next to it. And she's like, my mom asked me to buy for all these ribbons. I don't know Alzheimer's. What else I ate with this too? What else pasó with the mall? Aguadilla también in food court. This I ate with him. Piccadilly's in where? Mississippi. And I cooked for him. Okay, he goes raving de que si lasaña, que quiere matar la lasaña que yo hice. Con tostones. What else? This used to feed me jamón. When I would be walking from my parents' home onto the neighborhood. La sopa, ¿quieres el jamón? Like seriously, like people eat this, even though like, oh my god, this is so good. They think I'm an illegal prostitute because I divorced and I had kids. I'm now single. I was single when I was eating jamon and making scrunchies. He was selling. And then I walked up to my parents and I said, Mira, I brought 3 scrunchies. No me enseñó a coser, pero estaba cosiendo. So I went and y me la regaló. What else? So vamos. I've eaten with this in my own parents' home. Possibly Orlando's home when Cecilia lived there. It was like an Acevedo birthday party too. Or Nereida Galicia's home. Or her mom's home in New Jersey, possibly for some East. What else? I've eaten with this. Maybe el tuner. En el tuner, ¿no? O en el Aguadilla. I've eaten with this, specifically Valentine's Day. 2014 or 13, the first day that I took Lexapro. There was a spouse breakfast. There was a mimosa there at Harbor Bay in McDowell First Base. So just like I'm sitting here, she was there. I won the prize that was from a chocolate place there. It was a heart-shaped chocolate with little chocolates in it, and I think they were painted with edible paint, of course. I don't have time with her. There was mimosas there, and it was a morning breakfast on Valentine's Day for the spouse of people in the military. Harbor Bay. And I took my first Lexapro that day. So possibly. So I only took it for about a month. By March, I was Ike at that diner's place in Lakeland or some place like that with Evelyn de Jesus and Manuel Gonzalez want to rape me and steal from me and get in the way of receiving money with Jada and Kehlani while being sick. Kids were there. So in that week, I started throwing up in my home or prior. I asked them to dinner because I was still figuring out, like, who are these people? Why are they going to kill in self-defense? Just not the kids. Because I don't know the kids. And They have a right until adult age, people say, to habilitate themselves. So I started throwing up earlier that morning. My stool was black. And I panicked because I had read that from what is it? What is it? Effects of the Lexapro. I also had some dental work a few weeks prior from la novia de la Asian guy que parece, pero he's possibly more Puerto Rican, y la tipa esa. That clean changes like Kilani sees, no, she wasn't on their penises doing like this. I'm like, who accepts heading there? I specified to the doctor I'm taking Lexapro, so I don't know if you should like fix my teeth. And he still went through with putting something in my body that possibly caused myself to bleed. Or he said you'll be fine, and it was the fact that I was taking it at night without food or water, trying to speed up the process to kill this, having to kill it in self-defense. Or yeah, I need to get to the library, John F. Germany Library, where else? That's been an issue. It's like, how can I get back to reading books again? Okay, I read how many books I think I was starving. I had other priorities in life, and I didn't want to remember them. So now I can read so many books, so many. Most still talking to a girl. What else? Who's texted me? Reading mac and cheese. What else? So you can decapitate Brenda Jesus, you can decapitate Manuel Gonzalez, you can decapitate the dentist's please, we're negligent, otherwise, great clinic, so lovely, so clean. I would possibly go back, but didn't get money. So lovely that they see both adults and children office space during the night and during the morning. Bam, bam, bam. Even operation with her because she's a doctor. What else? Anyways, I ate with her. Oh, her home too. She made some salsa. I don't think it's spicy. Carol fried the chips. I brought my presents that day. I've eaten with her sartén criollo with Marilyn Rosa yogurt salad. You have a picture of her there with me. What you can take over there on this cousin. It can only be separated from me. I ate with Kayla Panera, Roger and Kilani with me, not as witnesses. We were headed to Stripper World, Victoria's Secret, her gift card. Like I bought one for Sarah, so that's Sarah got a Christmas present from me for the what is it? War exchange at Nordstrom, just $20. So I got some of my favorite wine that Edgar found for me. Wine. Do they make just grape juice? It's from Italy, from the BX. They were selling it here. What is it? Randolph Air Force Base at the BX. Or the liquor place. Now I can't even remember what it's called. That's okay. So it was like $5 too. I got her that. I got her Victoria's Secret gift card and some plantain chips from Trader Joe's. Both the sweet and salt and the savory ones. She had been mentioning. Turns out to be she used to steal them from me in my own home back in the day. Maybe she doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe she's rehabilitated or was trying to rehabilitate herself-ish. Just gauging like plantains, avocado, none of that. I just even ended this morning to lo probé también flew me in to get back from Puerto Rico. Ya ni se da cuenta que laughing at her. Last night, I was off all day. Last night, and I'm a little bit jet, even though it's Puerto Rico and I'm here at work. And she knows nothing about it. She's like squirm woman, oblivious, clueless. We got her. Have you seen that? What else? What else? What else? So I felt the need that because this isn't me favoritism towards Sarah. That's deals for me. Why not you two also get a kick? So on a day that I was having like a really bad day because I'm like, who is she here? And San Antonio. Yeah, I can't I'm like, guys, it's my day off. Here's some gift cards from Victoria's Secret, $20. I'm like, oh my god, I feel better now because the Christmas exchange gift they were $8. That I had to give Sarah a gift or to feel special that I bought just for something. So Kayla and I were Kayla to use her gift card of Victoria's Secret in San Marcos. And Jaden's teacher, counselor, called me from school and said, Jaden, not feeling well. So I don't know, wait, Kayla, sorry, I'm not going to take you home. It's easier for me to pick up Jaden and pick up Kaylani. So that's the Jewish story. Oh, that's the FBI love and the why yes. When people are like, okay, let's create a storyline to teach people what we and they still don't know. That's what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So I stopped at Randall Air Force Base with a terrorist. Not uncommon, I think at the time I didn't need to get her a pass, so maybe I did. Or just with her ID, I'm like, whatever, I'm taking this in here with me. I don't think it's dangerous. I can protect myself anyways. Do they go alert, alert, alert? Terrorist is here, but it seems to be safe. But is her bodyguard experience? What else? What else? What else? So he picked up dating Kaitlyn. Over to Panera because I thought so good food, not just as groceries sandwich. And I need to head over to that area where Kayla lived. I can't remember some apartments supposed. What else? 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 So I said, Kayla, want dessert? Here's a cookie too. If that's what you want. I don't need to sacarle eso en cara a nadie. O a alguien. So I said to the kids, like, a main dish and a dessert. Or if you want to buy dessert later, you can pick the dessert. Sometimes you're hungry. And then I took Kayla to her apartment. And the apartment Jake can only so we continue routine and cooked TV and said, oh, I have Jake and Kayla. And I wasn't planning on having them tonight. So I'm like, okay, let's stop first at HEB and go to Walmart and get food. But anyways, that I would ever pick to eat by myself with Jaden Kingmoney. Loves Plucker, supposedly. That's why she celebrated her first anniversary with Marcus. Or Fuddruckers. I can't remember. What else? 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 Rice bowl that she cooks in her apartment. Like, you can cook a rice bowl. Or I'm cooking a rice bowl right now. The ingredients may vary. What else? 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 Oh, we've been seeing together, not necessarily Kayla and I, but we were talking for like one night or late at night and posted on Snapchat. What else? And I have been seeing Dining Factory. We're Taco Palenque, Las Palabras so many times, all locations across America. On the way from hiking in Fredericksburg, there was pizza there too. What else? What else? Great suggestion too. I love that pizza place by myself. And I even visited with Evelyn Jesus on a hike there. And boo, confirm, we all know each other. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Veronisa, where else? Chipotle on like what is that? I-10 or is that? Was there Chipotle where there was the gap? Hugnorox. Panera off. Some place at the member took her to Matenga's with me. What else? HEV at Kitty Hawk. I'm like, pick whatever that's around. Must be hungry. You could be hungry. What else? 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 I'm bored. Oh, Starbucks Alcantara with Berenice. What else? 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 It does. This isn't what I'm trying to do. I'm to clean my apartment. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Where else? I can't remember. I stayed with. What else? What did I say? Whatever. My siblings may have been pestering her, bring her home to us so we can rape her. So this is why I don't confront her, confer, and say, Berenice, estás cabrona, mira lo que me dijiste. Porque there's possibly someone, even from Uruguay, Puerto Rico, distant relative of mine that says, Berenice, estás cabrona, mira lo que le dijiste. And she goes, screenshot, 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 I hate the bitch. And that person sends it to the FBI. Or screenshot, screenshot, ya Marilyn, Evelyn, Gilbert me tienen hasta aquí de que Berenice trae Marilyn para yo violarla. But they abuse that process of getting away from those people. And then they say, no, see, their siblings are abusing her. I talk to them every day. They abuse me. So talking to them. What else? This I ate in her mother's home decades ago. Also at my own parents' home, someone's birthday. The events where he's been eating at too. Oof. Brings potato salad. Friends. That's possibly in her home, possibly my own parents' home. At a birthday or something, same with Rosa Torosa. Oh, I took her to the baking once, possibly saying, let's get a candy together. And our Jews are nicey or the sorts. So she knows that I eat real food. What else? 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 And with this, Gustavo Cáceres attended school briefly at Gonzalez, pero I didn't socialize with him. There's a cooperativa there. What else? Always talking about que comiste hoy, salmón, blah, blah, blah. So I have that conversation in Messenger. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Esta también, like over after Edgar, what is it? Edgar was asked to look after their home at Hillary First Weekend at school with ella. In reciprocation for, they invited dinner there. I think I ate ribs and some other dish. Doesn't like eggs and potato salad, she said, but no, she may eat them all the time. You can decapitate the Rivera. This I ate. Rodriguez restaurant with my mother, Gloria Salomon. At the end, and other people were there. Best potato salad ever. What else? What else? What else? This I took to Wendy's in Orlando, Florida, because I'm like, girl, there's the Galleria Mall here, and you're an embarrassment. Like, I had like to head there with Jane and Kelani, and you have dinner somewhere nice, but because you steal from me, and you invited yourself into visiting me, vas en coche con me, Jane and Kelani, and I ate before we like got here. Possibly stopped to eat pizza in Lakeland. Time that I ate with her was after Jaden and Kaylani were, Jaden was born. It was Pizza Hut in 2007 while a girl was in Korea. I don't know if she paid for the meal or I did. Either way, it was with my own money. So do they go on saying to people she has ticket mierda porque they want to rape me? And she says that she doesn't eat real food. She does carry in barco mierda. People are like, that's more expensive. Has to be to some people because some people don't know like all of that. So it's like you just added a cost there that I could be prepared for anyways. What else my photos doing? Oh, I make my mother cheese. More. Es nada cambiado, mano. Entonces, nada cambiado. More. What is that? Well. Yeah, I'm sending my GoFundMe campaign to people too. My parents. Lord. Does they have predisposed answers? They're like, well, Evelyn didn't have a wardrobe by Claudia Newsom. It's more of a point here. Royalty is abuse. It's like telling people what to do so blindly. It's like these are one's rights and one's having the power to tell people what to do. They're embarrassing, there's no word. So they're always like, in the case of something really needing to be explained, royalty goes on to a press conference and a lot of people watch. They're like, okay, why does this be bumped? Does it affect me? Do I need to in case there's another hurricane? They think that's royalty business to be is apologizing to people. It's someone else's fault. They're dumb, they're stupid. Something else. On my phone. Decades ago, said during the all confirmed. So they think that all confirmed. If that has happened already, the circumstance, meaning, get off my face already, bitch. Porque if one doesn't talk to them, there's no need to confirm. They had already been confirmed only against Mega. So they, in 2020, they're like, we can't wait for the shit stains apparently on her leggings. There are shit stains, but we'll be on camera forever. And her top. Who? What else? Anyways, I have a few relatives that know that these leggings, if left in water for a long time, and specifically also if not worn with underwear, but when we get brownish, that happens to some black fabric. It could be the detergent too. It could be the rubbing of the fabric. So sometimes when you're the what is it? Where the vagina people say that one goes on to do like this to take the natural juices and like that and then rinse and it's like this and you're rubbing all the time. doing that, there's gonna be a period for most residents for between the college and then the rest of the family. But I won't confirm. What else I shall turn it today? I said in a moment I will confirm if that would happen to me. I would confirm. I've also said that I want to Twix from Buc-ee's and I didn't buy it there. I want pizza from Roberto, so I could use it. I miss how much. Can you see it from there? Oh yeah, person didn't buy it. So today the car possibly would be feels on the sea. She said she would confirm she won't, as you can see, hopefully. There one step closer to getting the last penalty. Say the one reasons to cry before they're assigned to the even the smallest. Oh, but that's from the. It's not starchy ingredient in this. Oh, I placed it in here. There's water. I have to. Some water. I don't so make it like this. It's going to push me. I was already started. Anyways, why is it so much weight? So it is normal. Not like my usual. With what is it? Mac and cheese. So he thinks he's trying to determine as if he's FBI tan bruto, un campesino asqueroso. If what from what I heard while growing up about bigotry has stuck to me, and it all stuck to him. He's a terrorist. It's very dangerous. Do I have a way to clean this? I already washed my hands. Mac and cheese that I feel like, oh, I don't know why it seems like slightly dryish. Weird. I just eat it on. It's weird. Yeah. Observation. So if I heard that only Asian people eat, well, then he wants to know. That's not all I heard. Asian on the other hand, from all recipes, maybe cook me a salad with ramen. Uncooked, I think, or just pan fry real quick. Sprinkled on top of it. They're worse than little kids. They want to be like, that was our dinner, right? I mean, he wasn't supposed to be good. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I've already heard the language before. odd. What page I want to show? And I put it in like. What else? Some more.